Hey, good morning. So I thought today I'll bring you along for a little bit of a day in the life. I'm going into uni today, which is the first time in a while because I'm a part-time student, so I don't go in all the time. But today we need to go for a meeting about the rock climbing trip coming up and also about dissertation stuff. My dissertation will be in a few years' time, but I'm going to go in anyway just to get a brief understanding of what it's about. Then later on, I have got a meeting with someone very important to do with the podcast, which I'm really excited about. After that, I'll probably just sit in the library and edit. That's my life. So come along. So I'm in my uni. I've just gone in and seen the rest of my cohort. I've not seen them in ages, so it's really good to see them. On my course, we do things called PDP, which is your Professional Development Program. So that's stuff doing a bunch of outdoor activities. And we just had a little talk about residential that I won't be going on this year, unfortunately. But next up is the rock climbing trip. Super stoked about. We're going up to Abbey Moor to do that for 4 days of various different rock climbs. Experiencing rock climbing, learning how to instruct it and health and safety, that sort of stuff too. So doing that, and then afterwards we'll be talking about dissertations. So we've just had a little chat about what the rock climbing trip's going to consist of, and we went through all the kit. So I showed you the robes, this sort of stuff, and all our trad gear. Got so much trad gear, which is awesome. Over here we went and tried on harnesses and helmets. I'll show you the helmets we got going. Helmets are kind of bougie. We got some new helmets. We got the bougie helmets, didn't we? Those black diamond helmets, they look good. They do, for sure. I've got to go now to... That was just a cafe, by the way. I thought people were waiting for me. They weren't waiting for me, so I've got to go find them myself. But it's been really nice to see everyone. I've not seen anyone in ages, kind of been doing my little thing, you know how it is. And then now we've got a dissertation seminar. Absolutely beautiful day in Scotland. Finally, the summer's here. It makes such a difference, honestly. Purposely vlogging right now because I'm trying to get over that fear. Hello, Anna, how you doing? I'm trying to get over the fear of vlogging in public because it feels really awkward. So I'm gonna get lunch now at the cafe. This is one of my favorite places to hang out, get coffee. We get a little student discount too, which I don't really get student discounts because yes, great, you get like 10% off, but you've got to pay like thousands of pounds to become a student. So is it really a discount? I'm not too sure. But this is my favorite. Ooh, you can't see it. I don't know how to work this camera. It's my favorite mat. The lunch today is kind of stacked. This is the food today. We got rice, chips, mixed veg, coffee, and one of these rolls. This roll is the best roll. The only problem is, man, it's wrapped in plastic. Why does it need to be wrapped in plastic? It would have been a 10 out of 10 roll. It wasn't wrapped in single-use plastic. I'm gonna enjoy the scram. Probably gonna just smash through the plate of food and take the roll back to campus and help you with the cohort, catch up with them. So I've been seeing a lot on the internet this debate about 100 men versus a gorilla. I want to chime in on this. There is no way 100 men taking on that gorilla. That gorilla is gonna eat through them, chomp through them, and I don't think we should be fighting that gorilla. The best response I've seen to this question, Robert Irwin. Have you seen his response?
I don't think. What the real question we should be asking is, how many men is it going to take to save the gorillas?
And I was like, such a spot on answer. I was just so on brand with the Irwins, like having a different conservation approach. How many men? Yeah, that's the question I'm going to ask you. How many, not men, how many humans is it going to take to save the gorillas? It's going to be a lot more than, well, I don't know. We really try. I don't know. That's my question to you. But no, there's no way 100 men beating the gorilla. That gorilla's going to eat them up. That was the lunch wolf down, and I'm walking back Look at this sandwich in the quad pocket. Could be in a mood. Love that. There's an Instagram page that does that. I think they do that paperback book in the back pocket. Could be the mood. I might start doing that. Look, it's kind of a vibe, isn't it? I don't know if it's pretentious, maybe. I don't care. Pretentious is my middle name. Coming back to the quad now. Wow, there's a lot of people out here. Alright, see you on the flip side. So, just got out of lecture, well, first part of the lecture. Listened to a whole bunch of different dissertation summaries of the last year cohort, which was really interesting. There was such a range of projects. We had someone talk about wilderness firefighting. We had someone talking about, I can't remember, someone was talking about artography and did some drawings and reflecting in that. Someone wanted something to do with like imagination and optimism in outdoor education and storytelling. There's loads of different things. Yes, my idea is going to be some sort of sustainability activism linking with education. So it's given me an idea of who I can approach and how to go about the pacing of my project and where I should be timeline. So we get a 15-minute break and then I've got to go back in and listen to something else. I don't know what the next part of the project is. Well, yeah, that's the day so far. So what's been happening? I had the last little bit of my dissertation meeting or lecture. I was talking about ethics and we needing to get the ethics in early. I don't, because I'm doing that next year. But it's just good for me to think about. I want to start doing my dissertation now because I know it's going to be stress. I then had a meeting with my co-host, who hopefully you'll meet soon, for Well as a Wilderness, which is the podcast. I started a while back, now had to postpone because it got a little bit too much. So hopefully having this co-host will help create that. We're both super stoked for the project. I'm now going to head home and finish filming the Wednesday waffle for today, because this camera only records 10 minutes and then it stops. The other cameras I've used records 10 minutes, it stops and then restarts filming. This camera did not do that. So I was editing yesterday and then I was like, where's my other footage? And it wasn't recording, so that's a shame. So yes, do that and edit, and that's my day. So hello. So that's the video. Few things. This is now being filmed on my camera I actually own. I actually don't own this. My brother owns this camera and he lent it to me because he knew that I wanted to do YouTube. So if you see a change in quality, both audio and visual, and maybe just actual content, then blame it on the camera. Yes. I'm now editing this video and realised that I didn't have an outro, so this is the outro. That's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. I don't really know what the aim of this video was, but I made it, and you're welcome. No, I'm just enjoying making videos at the moment. I'm enjoying staying consistent. What else do I need to tell you? Probably like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. You know what to do. Every other YouTuber tells you what to do. Same old thing. Hit the notification. Follow the Instagram. I might have had a bit of an announcement video by now. Probably. Yeah. It'll be out. Do you guys know I'm climbing Kilimanjaro? Kilimanjaro. The Kilimanjaro. Doing it next year. So, start building the hype for that. Whew. Get ready for a bunch of content. I don't know what it is yet. I'll be releasing content though. Have you guys noticed what I'm wearing? I know. I walk around the house in a dry robe. Is that weird? Is that weird? Let me know. I just never actually got around to getting a dressing gown, and I saw this, and I could get pretty cheap, and so I was like, that'll do. And also, when I'm drinking my tea and I accidentally spill some mother flipping dry room idea. An idea has popped into my head. Guys, let me know. Would you buy waterproof dressing gown? That's an idea. Waterproof dressing gown. Pretty much just these, but you just repurpose them. Oh, don't take my business idea. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Let me know if there's anything you want me to talk about. Please, please. I'm running a little bit dry on the old content ideas, so get in touch as well if you want to make a video together. Collaborate on ideas or whatever. I said that like I'm so boring. Let me know if you want to collaborate on an idea, climbing video, amazing. Pretty chill. I can't keep that energy up, especially when it's just me talking to a camera. It's quite. When you're interacting with an actual human, there's the energy is natural. That's another thing I've noticed, that when I'm filming my videos, I'm like scrolling through to try and find and screenshot a smiley moment, and I'm like this throughout the whole video, like talking like this. I'm like, oh, the neck, smile. That's my problem. So yes, I really need to work on ending videos. I just end up waffling. So that is the end of the video. I've been Robbo on Belay. Not being Belayan, but that's who I've been, supposedly, my internet persona. Have a lovely day. Bye. Bye. No more.